Okay, so I did not know that Candace Parker is a lesbian. I didn't know that she got married to her friend, who was obviously a woman. And I didn't know that her wife is pregnant. So that's pretty wild. Wow. Wow. I had no idea, Candace. So let's read this and then we'll talk about it. So she says, happy anniversary. 2 years ago, I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, but 2 years ago, I got to marry my best friend in front of our close family and friends. She says, my heart could have exploded. I cried like a baby. She says, to know her or you is to know your love. This journey hasn't been easy. She's proud. And what they've built and who they have grown to become both individually and together. Thank you for always loving Layla as your own, being her calm, her support, her voice of reason, her laughs, her cuddles, her dance in the rain, her happy, her home. Thanks for constantly challenging Candace and telling her when she's wrong. She says that she loves her, she appreciates her, she values her and what they have. They've always dreamed of growing their family. It's surreal that they now have a baby on the way. Layla is pumped to be a big sister. You couldn't be more beautiful, glowing, while understanding that she has to constantly love, kiss, and talk to your belly. And yes, play Jay-Z for the baby Goose Nose song, Cry Already. She can't wait to embark on this next chapter in life with you. So she says that she loves her because the entire universe conspired to help her find you. Wow. Okay, so here's the deal. I did not know it all. I thought Candace Parker was still heterosexual. I thought that maybe she was dating a dude or whatever. I didn't know. I had no idea about this at all. And here's my deal, people. You guys know. I've gained subscribers. I lost many subscribers. Doesn't matter to me because I'm not in this for that. I'm in this to help. And none of my videos are monetized. So you could never in your existence hurt me by unsubscribing because I don't do this for money. All right. So that's number one. I'm just about telling the truth and being completely honest. People know how I feel. I'm with the creator all of the way on this. He's against it. I'm against it. Right. Homosexuality, LGBT, all of that stuff. So I'm against it. Right. I don't like it. I'm against it. And I believe that obviously Layla is going to grow up and make her own choices in life. I believe that if Layla sees that Candace is happier with a woman than she was with her dad, or that Candace decided to go that route instead of staying heterosexual, then maybe that's cool for her. And she won't give a guy anything. The time of the day, she won't give him anything, right? She'll just want to be with a woman because her mom is happy. A lot of her mom's basketball friends are happy with the woman, right? So it's just like, whatever. I'm dealing with the woman. I'm not even thinking about a dude. And that's unfortunate. And then she'll say, well, what do I need a man for? It's not like I can't have a baby without a man, or it's not like that if I wanted to marry a woman, it's not like she couldn't have a baby. So I really don't need a man, okay, at all. Like, I don't need a man for anything. And so that's problematic. I don't like that. I think that's a bad influence that sends the wrong message to girls all around the world. And I believe that that's just bad leadership. For me, that's bad parenting. And for me, you just shot a bird at God. You stuck your middle finger up to God and said, yeah, God, I gave a man a try. Now I'm dealing with a woman. I know that you don't like it, but I don't really care. My heart matters more than how I feel about you, how I feel about how you feel about this. My heart, my happiness matters more than you being happy with me, okay, or pleased with my decisions. And God, by the way, I'm still going to pray to you and to ask you for things. I'm going to ask you for help and all of that stuff, even though I just shot my middle finger up at you, at the way you feel about this whole situation. Okay, so that's a huge problem. That's a huge problem. Candace being the face of the WNBA, it's serious. It's sets a bad example for girls all around the world, man. I don't need a man. What do I need a man for? Especially some of these women who are addicted to these plastic rubber toys they use 24/7. Okay, like they really I definitely don't need a man. I got all of this stuff, all of these toys lying around all over the place, hidden underneath the bed. I really don't need a man. And women already outnumber men anyway. So they're like, well, I really don't need a man. It is what it is, So this is bad. It just sets a bad example. I don't agree with it at all. I don't agree with transgender. I just know that transgender athletes will be in the WNBA and NCAA playing basketball. It's just a fact. It's going to happen unless God just shuts it all down. But if he doesn't do that, it will happen, people. Being a transgender person, that's not in the scriptures. But we do know how he feels about homosexuality. What I will say, though, is that if you have transitioned from a man to a woman, you're technically a woman now. You just have male genital parts. And obviously you don't have what a woman has inside of her, like a uterus and all of that stuff, and a vagina, and you don't have a menstrual cycle. You don't go on your cycle monthly, obviously. What I will say is that if a man did transition to be a woman and that person, which originally was a man, is now with a woman, so that person transitioned to be a woman but is with a woman because that person is saying, well, I believe I'm a lesbian, right? That's just chaos. That's just confusion. And that's also sloppy. But at least that man who is now transitioned to be a woman is with a woman, right? Now, for men or men who transition to be a woman is with a man, that's a huge problem, a major problem, right? Because that's just completely and totally gay, right? That's against what the Creator wants. And also the sexual part about it, that's sexually immoral. You read about that in the book of Galatians, the 5th chapter, lasciviousness, sexual immorality, right? Anal sex, that's just wrong. Guys going down on guys, right? It doesn't matter if you transition, you're still a dude, right? So that's way more problematic than a transgender person being with a woman. You understand what I'm saying? You're already a dude. You still have your dude parts, right? We get that. But what messes that up is the fact that you believe that you're a lesbian. Like, that's, to me personally, I don't agree with that. That's wrong. And so transgender stuff, that's not in the scriptures. But homosexuality is. Okay. And that's just wrong. So however the Creator would judge you for being a transgender person, that's on him. That's up to him. What I'm telling you is that he clearly states how he feels about homosexuality, and that's not what he wants. And you can say, well, Jesus said love. Yeah, but Jesus never said that. Right? He said a lot of things, but he never said that. You understand? He never mentioned anything about it. So you just can't put words in his mouth and assume what he would do since he's so loving and kind. You can't say that. Okay, you can't say that. Father made it clear in the Old Testament and the New Testament. That's not what he's with. That's not what he likes. That's something that he detests. Okay, so if you say that you serve God and you love him and you pray to him and you're with him, you got to be with him all of the way, right? You can't be sometiming out here. That's in your scriptures in the book of Revelations where he speaks about, and he says that I would rather for you to be hot or cold. But since you're lukewarm, I will remove you from me. Right? You can't be on the fence. You can't be straddling. You can't be sometiming in and out, back and forth. Right? You can't try to have your cake and eat it too. Okay, whatever that means. Right? But you can't do that, people. You got to be with him all of the way, or stay the hell away. Okay, you can't be lukewarm with him, right? So that's what I have to say about it. Hurry up and hit that unsubscribe option. Doesn't matter to me. I've had them fall off too many times when I speak the truth about this. So those who love what I'm saying right now and they're with the creator 100% on this, they'll subscribe. They'll stay. Those who are fickle and on the fence and all of that, they'll leave. And then they'll pray to the creator when they get into a horrible accident or on death's bed, or someone in their family is dying, or cancer and all of this stuff. Prayers up. Somebody pray for me. Somebody pray for me. Yeah, but here you are just giving a standing ovation for the things that God hates, that he doesn't want people to do. Okay, so when Candace Parker gets injured, if she doesn't retire, she gets injured this upcoming season. Nasty injury. Oh my gosh, prayers up for Candace. Well, Candace didn't give a rip about how the creator feels about her current situation. So why should the creator listen to her? Why should I pray for her? Seriously, right? No, we're in the book of Revelations now, people. We're not getting on the cross anymore. We're not turning the other cheek anymore. You better study the book of Revelations and realize that and know that we're not. This ain't the book of Matthews anymore, people. This is the book of Revelations, and we're not getting on the cross anymore. We're not turning the other cheek. We're on the attack. And you can't be lukewarm out here. You can't be sometiming. Disappointed in you, Candace. That's it.